Hello, I'm Charlize and I'm here to tell you about the books that I'm going to be reading in the Booktube-A-thon. If you have not yet heard of the Booktube-A-thon, it is basically a read-a-thon that was created by Ariel Bassett and Padfoot and Prongs, and I'll leave both their videos in the description below, as well as the video that I did explaining it. And if you haven't heard of read-a-thons at all, normally they're hosted on book blogs, and it has now been brought over onto YouTube, which is great because now everyone can get involved. So to make this Booktube-A-thon more interesting, they added a few challenges that you can choose to complete. You don't have to, but I have decided to tackle all of them, and I have a book to suit each of the challenges, and some of the books combine the challenges. So for the first challenge, it's read 300 pages today. So obviously I can't have a specific book for this one, but all of my books add up to over 2,100 pages, and 2,100 pages is how much you'd have to read 300 pages a day. So the first book I'm planning to get through in this Booktube-A-thon is The Distant Echo by Val McDermid. This addresses two challenges, one of them being to read a book with over 500 pages, and this has over 500 pages. I'm kind of intimidated. It has 561. That is scary. I'm gonna start off with this one and try to get it out of the way, because the second challenge that it addresses is the book that's been on a shelf the longest. I got this book at like a market and it was only like $4, and I still haven't read it. It was like last year, and I'm glad to be getting it out of the way. I also want to get through Now by Maurice Gleitzman, and this addresses the challenge of rereading a book, because I've already read this, but the reason I'm reading it again is because I reread the first two, and I did so because the fourth one has come out. So the fourth book is After by Maurice Gleitzman, and this is the next book I'm planning to get through, and this addresses the challenge of finishing a series. And with these two books, I'll be completing two challenges in one, which is to reread a book and finish a series. And the next book is for the challenge to read a classic, and that is The Little Prince, and I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name. Actually, I'll try. Antony de Saint-Exupéry. I have no idea. There'll be a link in the description to all these books though if you want to check this one out. It was originally in French, I believe, and it's been translated to English, and it's like the most translated book that was originally written in French, and it's a classic, and it's only 85 pages long. So I'm hoping to just fly through that one. The next book is for the challenge to listen to an audiobook, and I didn't realize at the time that it's actually a classic as well, so I don't have to read The Little Prince, but I probably will just because it sounds fun and I want to read it. So this one is for classic and listen to an audiobook. I don't have this one to show you, but it's A Scandal in Bohemia. It's one of Sherlock Holmes' adventures, and it's by Arthur Conan Doyle. This one is also only 85 pages, which is good because audiobooks normally take longer to listen to than it would take to read the actual book. Next, I have two books that don't address any challenges. They're just there to add up to the 300 page a day challenge. The first one I'm really excited for, and that is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and I am so excited because everyone loves it, and I'm just really excited for this one. And the final book I have to show you, I am super excited for as well, because I have been wanting to read this for so long. You guys are going to be like, how have you not read this? It's like half the population's favorite book ever, and that is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I don't know if you can see that, but I am so excited for this. So if you haven't noticed, I picked books that I think I will fly through because everyone has loved them. It might be a bit difficult for me to reach the 300 page a day challenge because I thought that this read-a-thon was going to be in the second week of my holidays, but then I looked and actually it's on the first week of school. Like, what? How can you? No, that's. So those are all the books that I plan on reading for the Booktube-A-thon. If you're participating in it, leave a comment below telling me the books that you plan on reading. You don't have to have a channel to do the Booktube-A-thon. You can just communicate through Twitter and through comments on other people's videos. But if you have already made a video with the books, then make sure to leave it as a video response, and I'll definitely watch all of them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!